so, good fellow, you are a jester.
Aye, sir, and like some of my jests, out of place.
I have a vacancy for such an one. Tell me, what are your qualifications for such a post?
Oh, marry, sir, I have a pretty wit. I can rhyme you extempore. I can convulse you with quip and conundrum. I have the lightest philosophies at my tongue's tip. I can be merry, wise, quaint, grim, or sardonic, one by one, or all at once. I have a pretty turn for anecdote. I know all the jests, ancient and modern, past, present, and to come. I can riddle you from dawn of day to set of sun, and if that content you not, well on to midnight and the small hours. Oh, sir, a pretty wit, I warrant you, a pretty, pretty wit. I've jibe and joke, and quip and crank, for lonely folk, and men of rank. I ply my craft, and know no fear, but in my shaft, at Prince or Pure, at Pure or Prince, at Prince or Pure, I am my shaft, and know no fear. I have a wisdom from the east and from the west, not subject to no academic rule. Will I find it in the chatting of a jest, or distill it from the folly of a fool? I can teach you with a quip if I've a mind. I can trick you into learning with a laugh. Oh, in all my folly, 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 and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the chaff. Oh, in all my folly, 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 and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the chaff. I can set a braggart quailing with a quip. The upstart I can wither with a whim. Him I wear a merry laugh upon his lip, but his laughter has an echo that is grim. With it off to the world in merry guise, unpleasant to the swallow with a will. For he would make his fellow creatures wise, should always gild the philosophic pill. For he would make his fellow creatures wise, should always gild the philosophic pill.
And how came you to leave your last employ?
Sir, it was in this wise. My lord was the Archbishop of Canterbury, and it was considered that one of my jests was unsuited to his Grace's family circle. In truth, I ventured to ask a poor riddle, sir. Wherein lay the difference between his Grace and poor Jack Point? His Grace was pleased to give it up, sir, and thereupon I told him that whereas his Grace was paid 10,000 a year for being good, poor Jack Point was good for nothing. 'Twas but a harmless jest, but it offended his Grace, who whipped me and set me in the stocks for a scurril rogue, and so we parted. I had as lief not take post again with the dignified clergy.
But you are very careful, I trust, not to give offense. I have a daughter.
Oh, sir, my jest was carefully selected, and anything objectionable is expunged. If your honour pleases, I will try them first on your honour's chaplain.
Could you give me an example? Suppose I sat me down hurriedly on something sharp.
Why, sir, I should say that you had sat down on the spur of the moment.
No, I don't think I care quite much for that. Is that the best you can do?
It has always been much admired, sir, but we will try again.
Well then, I am at dinner, and the joint of meat is but half cooked.
Why then, sir, I should say that what is underdone can't be helped.
I see. I would think that manner of thing would be somewhat irritating.
At first, sir, perhaps, but use is everything. You would come in time to like it.
We will suppose that I caught you kissing the kitchen wench under my very nose.
Under her very nose, good sir, not under yours. That is where I would kiss her. Do you take me? Oh, sir, a pretty wit, a pretty wit.
Oh, soft, the maiden comes. Follow me, friend, and we will discuss this matter at length in my library.
I am your worship's servant. That is to say, I trust I soon shall be. But before proceeding to a more serious topic, can you tell me, sir, why a cook's brain pan is like an overwound clock?
Oh, a truce to this fooling. Follow me.
Just my luck. My best